Okay. So, I have got some projects going for sure. First of all, I have... Where do I start? I strung these beads. I want to add them to this tassel. And this tassel, I need to figure out a way. I was using like a pin, and I need to figure out a way. I might even drop some stitches in there. And then I want to add this here. I think what I'm going to do is put a loop on here so that I can just attach it, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be a pretty one though, for sure. And the funny thing is with this tassel, it started out with a name tag, like a lanyard. Not obviously the same one. Unfortunately, I don't have another copy of the one I used, but it doesn't really matter because it's got the same kind of clip, which I guess you would call an alligator clip, which I really like to use for tassels because you can clip them on to pretty much anything. You can clip them on to the edge, to the outside of a journal, anywhere you want, really. I also use paper clips and other things, but this one's got a cute little design on it too. So maybe I'll do a video where I show myself turning this into a tassel. Yeah, could be fun. And I frayed most of it. I pulled it apart, turned it into this part of it, and then now I'm adding a bunch of ribbons and lace and pieces of material and this bead string that I created. So yeah, fun. This is fun. I have a lot of fun with tassels. I've honestly thought about maybe that would be the thing I would sell if I was going to sell any of my crafts. I don't know. So this is a Sucrets tin, and I thought it was so cute. It's because, look at this. You can put whatever in there that you want to hold on to. So I peeled off the back very easily the sticker, glued it down here, put 2 coats of paint, and then it kind of textured it too. I like it. I like it a lot. What I'm going to do now is probably add some stickers. I don't think I'm going to get any more creative than that because it's just going to be a tin that kind of goes inside another container and holds stuff. So, but yeah, I really thought that was a cute idea. So I did it. Now, this is my dream journal that was bought for me by William. Oh, first, we have this necklace, which has always been way too heavy. But these I love these beads / stones. And I'm thinking of cutting strips for tassels, to make bead strings for tassels. Alright, now William gave me this dream journal back in 2016, and I'm embellishing it. It started out as it had like this leather crisscrossed through here, and it may have had even a little tassel that eventually broke. So I pulled it out, and now I have all these lovely holes to play with. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. There was some sort of a decor here that fell off, but you could still see the glue. So I glued this on top. I punched a hole here on each of these, and it's going to tie shut. And eventually it's going to need that much room because I'm planning to add pages. Since this is a ring binder, I can add all kinds of pages, different kinds of paper, different cuts, maybe have some of it coming out a bit more. This is the ironic thing, because I have worked at the prison since May of 2017. I applied for the job randomly March of 2017. I had a dream. This is my dream journal. And this was the first dream that I logged. I was doing group at a prison. Lots of distractions. Matt, who was a former boss, was my boss. So, a trip. And there's other dreams in here where, again, it is the same kind of thing. It's like premonition type stuff. So, I think this book deserves some tender loving care, and I'm going to do some work on it. Yay! This project, let's get this stuff out of the way, I'm really excited about. Tucker and Tulips gave me this gorgeous book, and at first I thought I could put photographs in it, but no, that's too obvious. I don't want to be obvious. I have this another gorgeous thing in my life. I have lots of gorgeous things. Box that used to hold chocolate cookies, I think, or wafers. Now is packed full of cards. Gorgeous box full of cards that have been given to me over the years that I have wondered what to do with. I also see a couple of postcards that could go in the travel journal. Look at this. Patricia wrote this. I mean, just gorgeous cards. So I'm excited to put those into this book. And you will get to come along for the trip. Woo! Yes. So I think those are all my projects right now, except for I'm doing some more abstract art. Yes, I am. So far, I've cleaned my sponge brushes from this little project onto this paper. Let's see, can you see it? This paper, with the light behind it, it's really hard to see. So let's try this again. Okay, oh yes, I like this. I had already done that with some pink, but it pretty much got covered up because I was very enthusiastic. And then this I had stamped on it and started this. This is going to be a pocket. This is going to be a sweet little pocket. Maybe not sweet, maybe not little, but it's going to be a pocket. I've also got some organizing to do of these papers. They need to be divided into different types and sections and then stored accordingly. Forget the gratitude journal, which is definitely an ongoing process, and also I want to make more tassels. I think the ring binders are really fun to play with tassels. Let's also, okay. Let's not forget this bad boy. This is really insane. First of all, the tassels on this thing are great. I love them so much. I especially love this heart that Saya gave me that I was able to incorporate into it. And, oh my gosh, I don't even want to open this. But I'm going to be doing work on this too coming up. And there we go at that original in progress. Somebody on Reddit was saying that they felt like they had made a tassel that was too short because they had tried to make them. I'm like, there's never too short because there's always a place. And actually this should be more like that. Yeah, there we go. There's always a place for a beautiful tassel. For example, I have this book. Although, like I was saying about the alligator clips, this is, I forget, I would call it a latch, maybe even. this is not going to fit too well on a book like this. Whereas an alligator clip, an alligator clip will. And in fact, you can put it to a spot you want it to open to. Or you could do it more on here so it's more to the side, which is how I prefer it. And this kind of clip would definitely go on a ring binder. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the different kinds of clips. There's also, of course, let's see, I probably have one of those on here. Paper clip. Oh, well, there's also, okay, there's safety pins, right? Safety pin. Oh, this kind of, whoa, this is kind of tangly, but this kind of safety pin also. Gosh, don't I have a paper clip? Maybe I don't on here. Okay, all right, here we go. This is a paper clip one, and pretty simple. Not really. I've actually got quite a few things on here. Not that simple. I love to repurpose. So here is a ring that had a couple pieces of fallout, and I never really wore it. Turned that into like a loop. This was a bracelet my kids gave me, but I'm not really, I always forget to put on jewelry. So, and yeah, the paper clip to put it onto the book. So yeah, I definitely like making tassels, so that's another topic. Yeah, those are some of the projects that I have in the works, and I will probably do a separate vlog video for each one, probably. I actually got this cord from this. Something had broken somewhere, but it was attached to this, but didn't really have anywhere to go. So I swapped it for this, and who knows what else. So this is going to be a fun project because I'm just adding to what's already there. I'm not creating from scratch, but I'm also not, I'm not creating from scratch. So, I don't know. It's going to be fun. It's all going to be fun.